Would you like to know in this Forex Trading Tutorials video how to avoid trading losses, actually to get around it? That's what we're going to talk about in today's video, so let's get started. Hey Forex traders, Israel coming here from Vintageducation.com, and in this Forex Trading Tutorials video, what I'm going to be talking about is how to avoid Forex trading losses, and I'm going to do that by showing you a trade I've just basically closed out, which has made me about $750. Now you might be a bit confused about how this actually all meshes together, but don't be confused. We're going to go behind my computer screen. I'm going to show you everything, so let's get started. Come on. So you should be able to see right now on screen the trade I was talking about. It just literally closed out, and this is basically just the last couple of minutes of me being in the trade, and there's a couple of lessons that I want to teach you about first and foremost. So how does making $750 make sense in regards to how do you avoid losses? Well, one way you can avoid losses, or one way you can overcome losses, is by the trades you take, okay? Because a lot of Forex traders out there will talk about the profits all the time, but what they won't talk about is the losses. And I have no problem talking about winning, and I have no problem talking about losses. Why? Because they go hand in hand. And when you see what I'm talking about in this video, you see specifically for yourself. Now, I made one huge mistake on this trade, which I always talk against, and that is the fact that I didn't put a take profit on this particular trade. What I did, in fact, was I set an alert, as you can see in the bottom right corner with the red dashed arrow. I set an alert at the target zone I wanted to alert me when it got there, so I could actually close out manually. Now, why did I do that? In retrospect, it makes no sense. It goes against my rules, so I'll just chalk it down to a mistake. Okay, now that in itself is a prime example of what happens. Okay, even people that make money make mistakes, and sometimes it's ourselves that get in the way of trades, and that's why we actually lose money. That's why I'm in this predicament. You can actually see that price went all the way back up to near my entry before closing out, and that is a whole nother video in itself. But currently price has been moving back down, and you can see what price is doing. Now, one thing I'll say is this: you can lose trades. That happens to the best of us. In fact, for me currently right now, before the trade, it was actually the trade before this where I made about 50 pips, okay? And then this is the second trade, pretty much for about 10 days, which sounds like a lot, but it was really about 3 or 4 trades, okay? Because right now, my wife's about to have another baby, so we're running around doing all different things, which is getting in the way, which probably in itself is one of the reasons why my trading did take a little bit of a dip. But what did I do? I didn't turn around and say, well, because I've taken a couple of losing trades, that's the end of me. What did I do? No, I said, you know what, keep going. And you can see, look, as you can see on screen, okay, that you can see the lot size, the stop loss, you can see the target zone where I'm going to close out. This is the lesson you need to understand. This is it. How do you avoid trading losses or overcome them? Well, it's by risk to reward, solid risk to reward. Look at the pips, okay? About 12 to 13 pips stop loss, and my target, look where it is, okay? 50, 60 pips away. You can see how much right now. I'm up about £480, which is about $650, $700, okay? Now, this, as you'll see in a minute, I'm going to show you, okay? Because ultimately, I've said this time and time again, I've proven over years that, look, I can make money. Now it's not really for me to prove anything to you. Now it's more so for me just to kind of just show you different angles and different things that can help you, okay? Because some of you are in deep losing streaks. Some of you don't know how to win. And the whole essence is, when you know how to win the way I do, even if you have losing trades, okay, it doesn't matter, okay? Step by step, you can have trades like this which will overwrite, which will copy over 3, 4, 5 losing trades. It's just that simple. So think about this. I could go on a losing streak of 3, 4, 5 different trades, and then have one trade like this which makes £550, £600, which is about $750, $800, and it wipes off all of that bad trading. And what does that do? I'm now in a position of strong positive momentum, and I'm now in a position where I can go on leaps and bounds and turn things around even further. That's another thing, okay? All of you get caught up in, oh, how much can I make a day? How much can I make a day? But what you need to focus on is how much can you make in a week or how much can you make in a month, because over a month, over a week, over 2 weeks, it all levels out. Okay, and then you can determine, you divide it by 30, divide it by 31, whatever it is, and you can then determine how much you make every single day. Okay, so yes, it's all good and dandy. You can see here me up 500, 600 pounds, but if you're just gonna blow this all just by not being disciplined, all that kind of stuff, then this is what you have in store. Okay, now just a quick lesson. This is why you set take profits in all your trades, so you don't run the risk of throwing away $600, $700. Okay, so as it breaks through this green line now, I'm actually going to close out this trade. Okay, I'm just going to wait for it to go over the green line, and then I'll close out manually. And these are the kind of things, okay, you take one trade like this, which can produce you, okay, 50, 60 pips, and this is how you can make, as you can see here, 500, 550 pounds, $700, $750 in just one day. This is only a couple of hours. Okay, it's literally just a couple of hours, and this is how much you can make when you start taking the right kind of trades. So like I said, as it breaks through the green line, you can notice, okay, as this was all happening, as price went all the way back to near my target, I didn't close out, I didn't get scared. I said, you know what, this is a trade I took, I trust my analysis, and although I nearly messed myself up and nearly threw $700, $750 in the bin, okay, this is the kind of thing that will wake me up if I wasn't awake previously, to making sure I'm following all of my rules, which is stop loss, which I obviously had done, but making sure I have my target zone set and not allowing alerts and all of that kind of stuff, because I'd have been out of this trade a long time ago. So again, as it goes to drop through the green line, I'm going to close out the trade manually. So I should be about to do that in any second now. As you can see, up 540, 550 pounds, about $700, $750. About to close out the trade. About a pip away now. Almost there. About a pip left to go. A pip or two. Up 545 as we speak, sorry. It's about $600, $750. Okay. All right. That's £550, about $700, $750, just like that. So there you have it. So look, now you can see, look at my account history. Okay, you can see the trade I talked about, I made 50 pips, then this trade, but look, okay, look at the last trades before this. I had a couple of losses, and this trade, okay, there you can see 1 loss, 2 loss, 3 loss, okay, 4 losses. So just like that, you've seen me make about $750 in about 2 to 3 hours, maybe a bit more. And not only have you seen me make that amount of money in one day, you've also seen me show you how just one good winning trade can actually overwrite 3 or 4, if not more, losing trades. And it's just that simple. So in this Forex Trading Tutorials video, what did I show you about trading losses? I showed you all it takes is 1 or 2 good trades which can overwrite 3 or 4, even 5 bad trades, and actually still have you in a little bit of profit. So you can actually go on, have some more momentum, and actually go on to make money for the rest of the week, rest of the month, etc. And it's that simple. And that's how you make money trading Forex markets, even if you're trading badly. So on that note, don't forget to subscribe to the channel below the video, and make sure you hit the bell notification as well when you subscribe, because if you don't, you're not going to get updates every single time we produce a new video. And if you want to learn more about how I make those kind of returns as you saw on screen, then literally head on over to freeforexworkshop.com, where I'm going to be holding a free workshop, and it's going to be the first link in the description box as well for you to take advantage of. So all the best of your Forex trading. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the workshop. Thanks and take care.